Yo, what's the dealio, y'all? Listen, good morning. We got live trading today. In this video, you know I got a banger for you, all right? In this video, what I'm going to be talking about is the pre-market levels for today, all right? So I just have certain stocks that are popular and I know that people trade. I'm going to give you levels uh for these stocks right here, right? I got SPY, IWM, Robinhood, Amazon, Google, Palantir, and Nvidia. All right, so that's 7 stocks. I'm gonna give you guys levels for. I don't know if I'm gonna trade these stocks, right? This does not include pre-market levels, but these levels will hit if you follow these levels, okay? Excuse me. So make sure you follow these levels and you will make money either to the upside or to the downside. It does not matter which direction as long as you hit. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over each one by one. So we're going to do SPY and IWM first. All right. SPY and IWM first. So I'm going to pull up the charts and then we're going to go from there. All right. So, all right. So this is SPY right here. Okay. So this is Tuesday's session, right? So this is Tuesday's session right here. Came down, bounced, and went to the upside. We got a gap to fill right here, up to 643.16. Okay. So we might gap up tomorrow, or we could gap down, or we could be flat. It really, we don't know what's going to happen. Now, when we look at this 4-hour right here, really this is going to be your line in the sand right here. Okay. SPY kind of closed above it, the 641 level right here. So what I would say for tomorrow is if the SPY could break above 640, calls, right? Calls above 640.51. All right. Calls above 640.51. All right. And then puts below. So we have a big range from yesterday. So what I would do is, depending on where we're at in pre-market, puts would be, I would look for puts as a rejection, but based on how the charts are and how things finished yesterday, I'm expecting a bullish day tomorrow, or at least a gap up. That's what I'm expecting, based on the chart. So calls above 640.51. We have a gap to fill right here. We could come all the way up to 643. All right, up to 643.05. So if we open above 640.51, we could ride it up to 643.27. All right. IWM, very similar. Okay. Very, very, very similar situation here. We have yesterday, which was right now, it's today, but for Tuesday, it came up here and it came all the way down here. So we have a $3 range right here. So let's go to the 4-hour real quick. All right, so we got this level as support. So it came down here and it bounced off support. So really, what I would say is, if we can get above 234.14, I would ride calls to the upside. Okay, so calls above 234.14, calls above 234.14. All right. And then if we break below 231.53, puts, okay? So puts below 231.51. All right. Puts below 231.51 is what I'm seeing for IWM. Okay, and calls above 234.14. Right. So that's SPY and that's the IWM. Let's go to Robinhood next. Next up, we got Robinhood. Okay. So hood. All right. Shop. There we go. We got Robinhood right here. So Robinhood has been in a downtrend. It came down and then it pushed back up right here. So let's look at the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, it broke down from a bear flag. So for Robinhood, I would be looking for a retracement. It just bounced off this 200 EMA right here to the upside, right? So for Robinhood, I would say if we can get above 101.69, calls. All right. So for Robinhood, calls above 101.69. 101.69 for Robinhood. All right. And then we got puts below 197.72. All right. Puts below 97.72 because that would be right here. And this was on Tuesday as well. So 97.95. So puts below 97.75. All right, so we got calls above 101.69 and puts below 97.75. All right. Next stock, we got Amazon. Right? Same thing. Right? Came down, bounced back up. Right? If we go to the 4 hour, okay, so we got this support right here. All right. So this level, so I would say puts below 221.79. Puts below 221.79. Right. And then we got, really, I would say calls above 226.06. 226.06. All right. If we get above 226.06, entering the calls, and we have a gap all the way up here. So we could be coming up to 228.18. All right. So this would be for Amazon right here. All right. Then we got Google, Palantir, and Nvidia. So for Google, all right, Google is going to be interesting because they gapped up, right? They just went stupid in after hours on Tuesday because the Supreme Court said that they don't have a monopoly. So they were at 211 and then they gapped up all the way up here to 228. So when the market opens, we'll see where they're at. But I would potentially say you could look for a rejection, but just pay attention to price action. If we go, what we can do is we can use our pivot points, right? And we can mark this level right here at 231.54. For Google would be 231.54 would be resistance, and then this would be support 225.94 right here. All right, that would be our levels for Google if it opens above this level right here. We have to see where Google opens at to really kind of figure it out, right? But that's what live trading is going to be for. So we got calls above 231.54 and then puts below puts are going to be below 225.94. And that's just it gapping up already, opening above here, and then boom, right? But Google can sell off once market opens, or it could hover, consolidate, and then get ready to break out a little bit more, okay? But that is Google, all right? And then we got Palantir, and then we got Nvidia. Let's do Nvidia first since it's right here. So we got Nvidia. Turn these off. All right. So Nvidia right here. Okay. Let's go to the daily. Same thing. It pushed down. All right. Closed right here at 174. So for Nvidia, oh no. This is today. Pushed down and then came right back up. So if we can get above 172.50, really let's just say 173. I would say calls above 173. All right, 173 flat. All right, and then for puts, we would have to break below like 167 flat. Right, puts below 167. Okay. So we came down, pushed up right here, and then if we can get above 173, I think we could be retracing all of this right here. All right. So that is Nvidia. And then the last one is going to be Palantir. All right. So let's go to Palantir. Scroll down. All right. Palantir right here. This chart looks very similar. Came down, pushed up, right? This is a support level right here. Let's go to the 4 hour real quick. Go to the 4 hour. Yeah, this is a support level right here. So I would say puts below 146. That's a pretty wide range right there. So let's tighten it up a little bit. And let's say if we get below 150, all right, 150.26, enter in the puts below 150.26. And if we break above, if we can break above this little area right here, then we could be good money. So let's say right there at 158.47. All right, so for Palantir, calls above 158.47. All right. And then we got puts below 150.26. 50.26. All right. So these are the levels for Palantir right here. All right. It's in a little range. It could break out and it could go to the upside for sure. All right, so that's Palantir, SPY, IWM, Robinhood, and Google. All right, and Nvidia. So we just went over everything. So those are all of the levels. Those are all of the levels for the stock. All right, so I'm gonna see you guys at 6:22 Pacific. 9:22 Eastern. All right. So I'm excited. I'm gonna see you guys in a few hours. All right. Show up. We're gonna get some money together, and then we're gonna celebrate. All right. Like I always say, make sure you get up out of your head. Go get into this world because your head is a dangerous place to live. All right. And also remember, the more you study, the less you worry. All right. I'm gonna see y'all in a few. Peace.